y'all. Happy Tuesday. Once again, I have no idea what I have filmed this week. It's Tuesday. Have I even opened this vlog? I have no idea. Yesterday was Memorial Day and we had a really wonderful day. It rained all day. It's raining right now. It's been raining all day today. It has been the rainiest year. I feel like I saw a thing the other day that says it has rained 19 out of the 26 days in May. And I believe it. It is just keeps raining. We can't get anything done around here. Except resting and catching up on rest, which is nice. I'm catching up on YouTube. I've already uploaded 2 weekly vlogs and a grocery haul in the last, so that was Friday was the grocery haul. Saturday I did a weekly vlog. Sunday, it's Sunday. I try not to do much on Sunday. And then yesterday is Memorial Day, or else I would have uploaded a weekly vlog yesterday. My intent is to upload a video a day, basically, until I'm caught up. So it's going to continue to be weird. This one that I just uploaded today, I had to do like an intro and an outro and a voiceover. So that's just going to be how it's going to be, I guess. It's going to be weird, but once I'm caught up, it's going to be fine. I mentioned on that vlog, because I had to do an outro, that I just keep forgetting to pick up my phone and vlog. So I've got to get back in the groove of things. And so today is not an exception, except it's already 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Like I said, I edited this morning. We have the grandkids staying the night with us. So I ended up making lunch. Normally I don't make lunch, but since there were extra people in the house, I made lunch. And I've just been catching up on emails and a whole lot of things at my desk, doing a lot of Airbnb business stuff, accounting and filling in my spreadsheets and all that jazz. So, there's never lack of things to do. Sometimes there is lack of things to film. So right now what I'm doing is last week, my sister and I and my mom and her daughter and my sister's daughter, my niece, that's the word for that person. Anyway, we cleaned out or started to clean and organize my mom's shed that has just like gobs and gobs of stuff. And we threw away a whole dumpster full of stuff. And cleared stuff out. But one thing I got out of there was this tub, which this had stuff from my wedding in it. It's like the tub that I had kept in my bedroom that I was accumulating all the things for my wedding in. And then once the wedding was over, it just like had the remnants of stuff. It was literally all trash in here. The only thing that was left in here, which I should have probably at least taken a picture, was my rehearsal bouquet from my wedding. And I did take the ribbon off of that. I threw the bouquet away because if you are, I don't know, traditionally, I guess you're supposed to take the bows from your wedding shower, bridal shower, and put them and make a bouquet for your rehearsal, your wedding rehearsal. And that's what we did. And that was the ribbon I took off of there because I thought, well, maybe I could use that ribbon somewhere in Riley's wedding and that would be fun. But everything else went in the trash can. A few like glass votive things was all that was left. So I've actually been wanting one of these tubs forever and ever because I want to put all of my Disney stuff, which just keeps accumulating. Let me just turn the camera around because it'll be easier to show. Gosh, I have to do a wide angle. I have so much stuff. Anyway, it used to just stay in this basket, but it just keeps growing. I have so much Disney stuff. Clothes, like I made these for like our second Disney trip. And I don't want to throw them away. They don't fit me though anymore, but they're so cute on. I loved them so much. I literally worked so hard on these stupid things. So hard on them. And I think they were Ralph Lauren jeans that I turned into shorts. And anyway, they looked so cute on and they fit me really well when they fit me because that trip I was in the best shape of my life. Maybe it was my second trip. It was definitely my second trip and I was not in the best shape of my life. My first trip, I was in my best shape of my life. Anyway, yada yada. And then just shirts and stuff. Like actually I got this from a student this year and I never even worn it. Still got the tags on it. But like this one, I have multiple shirts that I just don't really wear. Actually, I need to give that to Dirks. The reason I'm doing this is our oldest daughter, Katie, and her family, her husband and kids are going to Disney next week. And so I was like, you can rummage through my stuff and see if there's anything you want to take. I don't know that she'll want any of my clothes, but like that actually goes to Dirks. And then Kinsley has a pair of ears somewhere, probably in this mess. Those socks aren't even supposed to be there. So anyway, if she wants to borrow clothes, of course she can. Any of the backpacks, I have this one that my sister-in-law gave me. It is still a Loungefly, but it's a lesser than Loungefly. It's even smaller than my normal. But this one is a Disney Parks Loungefly. So it's a little bit bigger. Definitely I can feel the better quality and everything. But anyway, I've got my Disney Parks Loungefly, this Loungefly. This is not a Loungefly, but it's a mini backpack. I don't even know where it came from. Someone gave it to me. It literally just showed up in my classroom at school, and I don't know who put it there. So anyway, it's super cute. But yeah, I mean, I've got Star Wars. Oh, that's my mama's. So she will get to wear that one of these days in the parks. Anyway, those socks don't go in there. All the things, reusable straws, and just tons and tons of clothes. So I want to put them all in there so I can slide it under my bed. Oh yeah, this is one of the things they probably will take is the little miniature fans. I got these on Temu, and y'all, they work so good. Anyway, gonna put all this stuff in this tub. She's coming to pick up the kids later on today, and I figured I would just take the tub out. She can rummage through it, take what she wants or not, and go from there. So just going to give that to Dirk straight away, and then find Kinsley's headband. It's somewhere in all this stuff. And that'll be that. But yeah, I'm so glad I found this tub, because I've looked a couple of times to buy one, and I just don't want to spend the money. But I also need a second one for all my Christmas clothes, because the tub that those are in are overflowing. But Disney first, because they were like, just is overflowing and making me crazy. So my pins go back in here, but I'm going to show you my pins really quick. And then you couldn't see what these were, but these are little princess earrings. These are Parks Collection things. I got them at the outlet for like super cheap. $2 each maybe. Anyway, so I got them all just thinking I could use them for something other than earrings. I still haven't used them even for earrings, but we'll see. They're really cute, but Kinsley might want to wear them. I don't know. Anyhow, so that's all of our magic bands in there. And then we've got our backpacks. I just folded that other one in half. It's down there. And then these are our fans, and the charger cables are in here, which I'm missing some charger cables. I don't know where they are, but I'm sure you can probably hear how powerful this fan is, but listen. So powerful. And this hasn't been charged. It's just been sitting in the box. So this was the only one we had for our last trip, so it's dead. But it was so good, and it like really worked well for all of us. So they may want to use these. But I thought they were all going to have this strap. I found this strap, and I was like, oh, it must go to this fan, but it's the only strap I found. So I don't know what it went to actually, but that fan will have one on there. And then a couple of bucket hats. All my ears are displayed in my Disney room, so those aren't in here except for these. And I'm not going to talk about why I have those. So anyway, an autograph book that I, again, bought at the outlet for like $3 or something. Haven't used it yet just because we don't typically meet very many characters, but it was too cheap to pass up. But if they want to take it with them, they are more than welcome to. I don't know if they're going to meet characters this trip or not. And then this is my pin trading lanyard, which I really don't pin trade much. I had bought a big pack off of Amazon, eBay, one of those. I know that's frowned upon a lot of times because they're like a lot of times knockoffs. I did go through and I only found a couple that I do believe were actually knockoffs that I pulled out of mine. Most of them are cast member pins. That one's not. This one is. You can tell it's a cast member pin if it's got the little Mickey head on it. But anyway, I don't even know if that one is. Maybe that's one I didn't weed out, but it's because it was Cinderella, and that's probably why it's down here. Anyhow, but a lot of these are official Disney pins that I personally bought myself. This princess collection is. So Snow White and Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, Rapunzel, and Robin Hood. And I think I traded my Tiana one away. I don't remember what I traded for. Anyway, so I've got these others that I'm willing to trade. Lotso, Oswald. I might have traded for that, to be honest, because I do love a good Alien. This one's really cool. I don't know if that one was a Disney pin or not. Yeah, like I said, I don't really trade much. I just like them because I like them. Lots of these little Tsum Tsum looking ones that just kind of came along. Now, this is 100% not a Disney pin. I just put it on there. I bought this off of Temu. I just love it. It's so cute. Of course, I would never trade that away. And then the Bambi one as well is not Disney. It's from Temu. So cute. That's one I got in that pack I bought. That's a cast member pin. I just think it's cool. I've got Mickey and Minnie of the Tsum Tsums. And then we're back around to where we started. So anyway, I really don't trade my pins, but these are the pins I have and the ones I love. So there's that. Some of you are pin people. And then I bought some extra pin backs from the outlet, but I've never even opened them. But they're kind of cute. They're goofy hats and Mickey and Donald. Or Sorcerer and Mickey. I thought there was Donald in there. Must not be. And then the other little thingy I found was, they're supposed to be shoestring things, but I thought they'd be really cute as buttons if I ever sewed something that needed a button. It actually probably needs to go to my craft room, which this stuff's going to my craft room, so I'll take that to my craft room. And then there's some leftover stuff in here, like an old tripod that's like literally broken. I don't even use. That's kind of a tripod thingy. And then the boxes to those things. Just random stuff that has gotten put in with my travel stuff. This is my travel jewelry case that I bought from Zell's. As you know, it's a Make-A-Wish thing. But it was like you spend however much money and then you can buy this for $5 or something for Make-A-Wish. So anyway, it's my travel jewelry case. I don't use it too terribly much, but I have that. And then my Disney Plans book was in there. And man, I really used a lot of this book. I guess maybe about half of it. Maybe, I don't know. Don't know if I'll keep that out or not. And then this is a little lip gloss I just need to keep out because it's going to be bad. And then a bunch of stickers that are Disney, so I'll keep those out and put them in my classroom. So everything else, though, yeah, that's all my Disney stuff. I'm going to slide it under my bed, out of the way. We sadly do not have a Disney trip coming up. But yeah, this is all the stuff I'll pull from when we finally do. I'm sure there's more shirts and stuff that I could add to this, but one of my plans this summer is to go through all of my laundry, be totally ruthless, get rid of a ton of stuff I don't actually wear. It's so hard for me, guys. You guys know this if you've been around a minute. I get attached to clothes. I don't know why I hate it, but I do. And so I want to purge. I want to get rid of stuff. And so just one of my goals this summer. And if it keeps raining, that's all I'm going to be able to do this summer. I'm not going to be able to even work outside. But anyway, I got this done for the day. It makes me very happy. Super glad that's done. And now, who knows? I think I need to go to my craft room actually, because Kinsley brought a little belt bag that I need to try and sew for her. So yeah, let's go out to the craft room. I did not film before I started filming before I started working. So this is Kinsley's belt bag. It's her little K belt bag that she got for her birthday. So this ripped out of it. And in order to actually sew it back in like I should, I need to take all of this out, which includes this and all of the layers together. And I can't do that. My machine will not go through all of that. So it's ruined anyway, right? So no worries here. I cut a hole right next to that seam. So you see my fingers there. I just use my seam ripper. I need to go a hair longer because you can see, can you see? It's got a slight little, okay, there we go. It's not flat. It's got a little bit of a whoopsie daisy in there. So what I'm going to do is just go a hair longer with my seam ripper. Seam rippers are great cutting tools to do stuff like this. Because it gets you a nice straight line if you have a steady hand. So now, no more, whoops, nice flat, well, it's not even straight, so it's not flat because it's not straight. There we go. Nice and flat. I'm going to change my thread. I have white on. Sorry, I'm backlit, so it's weird. So I'm going to actually fold this over to give it some thickness and sew it to this all at the same time. I think. Actually, I think it's going to be a two-step process. Because what happens with this kind of stuff, it frays. And so when it's just barely sewn in there and it gets pulled, it doesn't tear anything. It just literally unfrays this stuff and it just pulls right out. It's like pulls apart. So anyway, that's what I'm doing out here. I'll show you when I'm done. Boring process to bring you through, but I'm gonna rethread my machine. And actually Katie's already on her way to get the kids. I got distracted. So I brought the tub to the living room. I guess I can talk to you while I'm changing thread. I brought the tub to the living room, and once I got it in there, I started to clean up, like mentally. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna clean the living room. And then Scotty's like, oh, we just got or Riley just sent us a message about Friday. So we're going to tour her college on Friday. And like kind of freshman orientation, I guess, which seems very early, but there's like sessions all summer and she's just the first session. She just signed up early. So I guess it's not technically early. It just seems early, but anyhow, and then in the midst of that, Katie texted and said she was on her way. So I'm like, oh, I need to clean up the living room. Actually, when I left the bedroom, I said I was going to come out here, right? Yeah. And fix this. That's everything that transpired in the last hour between leaving the bedroom and now, because it was 5 o'clock on the dot when I came out here. So it's taken me an hour to get out here, because talked to Scotty, read the email, cleaned the living room. I think that's it. You know how it goes. I took something to the kitchen, so I cleaned up the kitchen a little bit. That's just how it goes. All right, got this threaded. So I'm gonna quit talking, get to sewing, get this done before Katie gets here. All right, that worked incredibly well, and it's literally been like 30 seconds. So I did fold this over and sew it, if you can see. And then I ended up sewing through all of that, but just on the other side of this big ridge. And look at there. It looks like it's always been like this. My camera's probably slightly dirty too while we're getting that effect, but nice and reinforced. I went over it like 4 times. Good as new. All done. All right, Katie's here. So I know as soon as I turned the camera off, I was like, that's her pulling in, I'm pretty sure. So she got here a lot faster than I realized. Anyway, all right, I'm out. See y'all later. Bye. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. It is a little afternoon and Aiden and I just got back from town. We had, I picked him up from basketball practice. I had to go to the bank, the post office, and then pick up groceries. And then I ended up having to get gas too. And then he drove me back, not about halfway back. Once we got back to like our town, he drove that way. So he did really good. So this is 2 days in a row he's driven me and he's doing great. So I have a very tiny grocery haul. I figured I would just include that on this week's weekly vlog because it's so tiny. It's not enough for a standalone video, but I figured I would just include it. I was just talking about my new friend Lydia that does it on hers. And so she has no idea I exist. I say she's my friend, but anyway, I have been binging her content for the last 2 days. So anyway, here is this week's very tiny grocery haul. I'm trying to get back to the like $75 a week thing. And this was like $89, but I bought several things for the Airbnb and I just didn't want to mess with doing two different transactions. So it was definitely under $75 without the Airbnb stuff. So here we go. Here's what we picked up this week. Okay, here it all, I've just been a backup, not even wide angle. Here it all is as a whole, except like that portion. Oh, sorry, gosh, it's on wide angle, so the thing's always off. That stuff over there is just like, I didn't even clean my table off, sorry. Anyway, let me take off wide. Oh, it's not on wide angle. Why is the perspective off so weird? Anyway, doesn't matter. Bread, we still have lunch meat from that big pack of ham I got last week, but the kids have toast, I think, most mornings, so picked that up. And then I needed 2 sugars, but one for here and one for the church. I used the rest of the sugar Sunday, or I refilled the canister Sunday with the last of it. Speaking of church, I got donuts. So they were out of my little mini pack. So I just got one of each. Whereas last week they substituted this, but, I brought them home because we have little visitors in the church right now, little 4-legged visitors, so we can't leave anything out. And I have a tub that's normally down there, but because we're now doing youth on Wednesdays down at the lake, I took it down there. So I didn't have anything to keep it in to keep it safe. I literally moved these bananas over. This stuff's normally in the middle of the table. And I scooted it over and they literally all fell off of the thing. So I'm going to have to make banana bread. And I did not buy bananas because I knew we still had like 3 or 4. We have 4. Anyway, I don't know why I'm even talking about the mess. Oh yeah, because we had donuts left, but we've been snacking on those. So I just picked up a powdered and a chocolate this week and a pack of honey buns. And then for us here, I got a pack of granola bars. I have been loving these Outshine bars. We've been getting them for several weeks. I think I talked about them in last week's haul because I think I got more strawberry last week. But now we're out of the pineapple. This is definitely like, I don't know if this is beating strawberry right now or like just like tied, but the pineapple ones are so, so good. So that's been my favorite lately. We still have coconut and peach from when I bought it from the girls. And then, of course, strawberry from last week. And the grandkids stayed with us after Memorial Day, and they both were eating several of them. They loved them. So nice, cool, healthy-ish treat. Miracle Whip, we're just very low on that. Sour cream. Sadly, we had tacos last night and we did not have sour cream. I normally buy the tub of sour cream. I don't know what compelled me to just get this week, but it is what it is. Cream cheese, just been out of that. Always like to have it on hand for just random dishes or desserts. Avocados, before I started filming, Aiden's like, small Haas. So he's like, that's a oxymoron there. But I don't know why they're called Haas. I'm sure it's actually their name or something. But anyway, baking powder. Aiden made brownies earlier this week, and there was only a tiny bit of baking powder left. Chili powder, I used the rest up last night for tacos. If you recall, last week I ended up with 4 gallons of milk plus a gallon of chocolate milk. We still have those 2 gallons of milk I bought last week. So I just got the 1 gallon of chocolate milk. Gross. That looks disgusting. And so with chocolate milk, we've been going through regular milk a lot slower. Hand soap for the kitchen because we are out. And then here are the things that I picked up for the Airbnb, which, as you can tell, it's all chemicals, so it's very expensive. But these small spaces are so nice. They're normally black, but I don't know, these are white. So I mentioned, well, I've just been editing, recently of the old vlogs, and in one of those I mentioned that the air freshener I was using was too strong. So I'm not replacing that. It's too strong for the size of space that the cabin is. These small spaces are perfect for that. So it feels like they've changed the name too, because these say bathroom, but they used to be called small spaces. I don't know. I searched for small spaces and that's what I ordered and this is what I got. So anyway, they've changed the names. We needed bug spray for down there. I got this one that, I don't know, seemed a little more family friendly, I guess. And then this one is like Deep Woods natural, lemon and eucalyptus DEET free. I don't know. Bugs are so bad this year. And so we definitely want to make sure we have insect repellent for our guests. Some carpet sprinkle. We are a pet friendly Airbnb. And so of course the carpet gets gets loving from the pets. So just got some of that to sprinkle to just freshen it up next time we clean. And then we keep these in the bathrooms for, you know, just quick air fresheners, and both of them are low. So anyway, that's it. Like I said, it's a tiny haul this week. So there's everything we picked up at the store. All right, now I'm going to head down, take the bug spray and air fresheners. And then Scotty is working on another project down there. So I'm going to help him however I can. I need to change my shoes and probably put on a t-shirt because I'm going to get hot working. So help him however I can down there because our guests, like I said, it's afternoon. By the time I get down there, yeah, it's almost 12:30. We're not going to have very much time to get everything done before the guests are due to arrive at 3. So it's going to be a mad dash. So I'm going to put these few cold things away and then get down there and help out Scotty. All right, down at the lake, Scotty, oh, I'm vlogging, sorry. Scotty is working on this bridge. I think I showed you either in the last vlog or earlier in this vlog. I can't remember. Because I was showing you the other bridge over there. And then this one was the busted up concrete bridge. So he was able to just flip the trusses over and they have a ever so slight arch from when the tree fell on it. And so move to the side a little bit. Yeah, you can kind of tell it very slightly arches. And then he's got lumber left from doing the other bridge and he's gonna put them on there. So Aiden went back to the house to get a rubber mallet or a mallet, not a rubber mallet, to drive the rebar down in. And then we will start putting the wood on there and hopefully get it done in the next 2 hours. We'll see. I'll probably just message the guest that's checking in and be like, my husband's working on a project, so he might still be down there when you get there. But we'll see. They seem like very sweet people. They're an older couple and they're 2 little doggies, so it's gonna be fun. But I'm gonna run up to the cabin and put the stuff in it. I should have done it while I was up there, but I wanted to come see where Scotty was and if he needed anything. But anyway, it's exciting getting some more bridges taken care of. When you got all this water, you got to have lots of bridges, and we have multiple other bridge projects underway. But the water is flowing so beautifully right now. All this rain, we just don't have time to work on projects because it keeps raining, but at least the waterfall looks pretty. And of course now it's pouring down rain. Nice.
We put one for now.
Just showing you the color of the lake right now. Scotty's moving the paddleboard. But look at that color. It's so pretty. We're leaving. We came back down to fill up the hummingbird feeders because they're an older couple and they'll love it. But yeah, the color of the water is so pretty. And then do you remember those carp we released? I think he scared them away because they were right over there. I bet when he started moving boats, they went away. Anyway, we just saw 2 of them. Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Have I vlogged? Oh, I did. I vlogged groceries earlier today. Sorry. So I am fixing to clean my shoes. So these are like straight up white, or they're supposed to be, Hey Dudes that I wore when it was raining one day. And then my white Adidas have gotten dirty, and then somehow I got something blue on them. So I'm going to soak them in this tub right here with this OxyClean whitening, which is how the kids always clean their white shoes. And I'm just going to put the powder on and pour boiling water on them, or not boiling, but like super hot water, and let it soak for several hours, and we'll see if they come clean. So I just wanted to document the before, and I really want to wear these tomorrow because we are going to Riley's college to basically do freshman orientation, I think it is. Something to the effect of that. And I want to have those shoes. So it's 7:30 right now. It says to soak them for 6 hours. They're not going to soak for 6 hours, but maybe a couple of hours, 2 hours, then I can just like rinse them really good in the shower and hopefully throw them in the dryer in like the dryer bag thingy. We'll see. That's the hope. We'll see what happens with it. I may just end up wearing sandals tomorrow or something, but I think it's finally not supposed to rain tomorrow. But I mean, our college is an hour and a half away, so it's probably going to be raining up there, the luck that we've had with rain lately. So anyway, I don't think I came back to you after we worked on the bridge because we worked on it till the very last minute and we were like, we've got to get out of here. But I think the last footage I filmed was like me and the side-by-side because it was like pouring down rain again, and Scotty and Aiden were like putting the screws into it. So that's basically what it looked like when it was all done. And so there's the after of the bridge. He still has to go and like saw the edges of them off, but at least it's done, so our guests can get to that part of the property if they choose to go walk around if and when the weather clears up. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to film the before of my shoes and kind of show you the process because it's pretty tried and true. I also want to show you the backs of these. They're pretty gross. But yeah, pretty tried and true process. It's worked really well for the kids. So I figured I would give it a try my own self. All right, y'all. It is 9. No, it's 10. It's like 10 on the dot. I just looked at the camera. I mean, not the camera, the clock. Oh my gosh, I'm tired. Anyway, I am not going to be able to finish my shoes tonight, unfortunately. I asked Riley and she said she soaks her shoes for 6 hours. So I will not be wearing those tomorrow, unfortunately, as well. Because I started them at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. And then she said she runs them through the washer and dryer. So I guess I technically could do that. But here's the thing. Okay, it's 10 o'clock. We're leaving at 6 a.m. for her college trip. She has to check in at 8. So she has to check in at 8 and it's an hour and a half. Actually, I think it's closer to an hour and 40 minutes. So we really need to leave before 6 and 100% no later than 6 o'clock. So I could wake up at 1:30 and put them in the washing machine and then wake up at 2:30 and put them in the dryer. No, I'm not doing that. Anyway, if I just happen to wake up, I'll do it. But anyway, sorry, I'm okay. So these are my oven mitts. They're Pampered Chef. I've had them forever and ever. But when we were cooking that brisket, I used these to like hold the brisket because it was so hot. And what in the world? And so they got all greasy and gross. And so I washed them in the sink, but then the inside got wet because over the years I've had them, a little hole got torn in the thumb of this one. And I did not realize that water was getting in there. I should have thought about it. But anyway, then the next time I went to put my hand in there, it was soaking wet. But then it was like sour and stinky, gross. So did I even tell you about a brisket? No, we cooked a brisket for Memorial Day. I didn't even vlog Memorial Day at all. Anyhow, so I just wanted to pop on here really quick because I was going to tell you that I'm not doing the shoes tonight. I don't know what shoes I'm going to wear now. I guess I could wear my potato shoes maybe. I don't know. And then the last 2 things I'm going to tell you before I go to bed while I'm folding this laundry is I did my nails for the first time in forever. Let me turn around so you can actually see them. I did a like baby blue because that's the college color. And then also I was going to tell you about my charm necklace here. So my sister-in-law actually gave this stuff to Riley to do with her friends. And so she had it out today and, it was on the table and I was like, I kind of want to make one. I've been kind of wanting one. They're kind of trendy right now. I'm not a trendy person, but I just thought they were super cute. So I got one. I wanted to make one. Oh, this has like spots all over it. I'm trying to make sure it's not from my cuticle oil. No, that's already. She just thrifted this today. So there ain't no telling. There's probably just spots on it that she didn't notice. But anyway, there's a string. Cut the string off. She went and hung out with her best friend today, and they went to a park and did their little necklaces and stuff. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys because each of the charms means something to me, and I thought, well, maybe you could guess what they mean, but I don't know. So each of them means something. Each of them represent a person or people in my life. So this one, well, let's say it'll start from this side. This one is a blue flower. Let me turn back around. Sorry, I'm in my funky old laundry room, but I'm trying to fold a little laundry. Okay, so I'm going to start on this side. This one is a blue flower. It represents my dad because he loved flowers. He always was looking them up in his flower book. My mom does too, but you'll see hers in a minute. And then this one is a snowflake. I love winter, but this also represents Aiden, whose birthday is in December. This one represents me because I'm a teacher. This one represents Scotty because our wedding was stars. And then this one just represents all the people I love in my life. So specifically like Kinsley Dirks and Alston. And then, Brooklyn and Caleb and all the other people I love. And then this one, of course, represents Jesus Christ. This one represents Riley because when I was a baby, I had a strawberry bathing suit, and then I got her a strawberry bathing suit. And I craved strawberries and probably ate a pint every 2 days with her. And then this one represents Katie. It's just like a really pretty rose gold sunflower. And then the Cinderella carriage represents my mom because Cinderella is her favorite. So that's that. And then it plus gives me a little bit of a representation of Disney as well. But it's really about my mom, not about Disney. Get some camera angles here. So anyway, is this mine or Riley's? Mine. I just wanted to fold this load of laundry. So Riley is also going out of town this week. So week, she's going to be gone a week, but she's going to northern Missouri with Caleb's family. So he went on vacation with us last year, and now she's going on vacation with them this year to visit his grandparents and stuff up north in Missouri. So that will be really fun for her, but it's going to be a trial run for us without our kid for a week, because I've already said it, like it's going to be so weird with her in college navigating that. I don't even know. It's going to be weird. So she's going to be gone for an entire week, and makes me nervous, but I'm excited for her. She's going to have a good time. She'll be with Caleb's family all the way up there. It's like an 8-hour drive. It's a long way up there. I guess it won't be 8 hours because they're picking her up in Springfield tomorrow after our college thingy. So Caleb has to work till like noon, I think, and her thing is till noon. So by the time he gets off work, we're just going to go get some lunch, and they'll meet us over there because they don't live too far from Springfield. So anyway, so Riley wanted to wash the clothes that she thrifted today. She got several Comfort Colors t-shirts at the Goodwill bins. The Goodwill bins opened back up near us, so you better believe there's going to be a thrifting video coming soon. I'm getting caught back up on things in my life, and I've already said, was that in this week's vlog? I think so. Y'all, I've been editing every week's vlog that I've missed for all these months, and so I'm like, was that this week? Was that last week? Was that a month ago? I don't even know. But what was I even saying about it? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I want to do a big closet purge and get rid of a lot of things so that I can buy more things. Just clothes that are more my style this day and age. There's so many things that I'm like, gosh, I love this, but it doesn't fit me. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lose the weight. But it's one of those things that's like, even if I do lose the weight, I'm gonna want to shop for new clothes. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, okay, I'm done folding this. Y'all literally served your purpose. You kept me busy. You kept me company while I was folding these clothes. I showed you my necklace and my nails, and that is all. So it's a little after 10 p.m. I'm going to bed early tonight. I know you think I'm lying. I already have tomorrow's video edited and uploaded and scheduled. It'll come out at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And then, yeah, I'm almost caught up ish. No, I'm not. There's probably like at least 4 more videos before this one will come out. It's crazy. Okay, I'm supposed to be going to bed. I have my clothes washed that I was wanting to have options for tomorrow, and then these are the few things Riley wanted washed so that she could take on her trip with her. Okay, I'm going to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Hey y'all, it is 2:45 on Friday morning, and I literally just have not slept all night long. So finally, I've just tossed and turned all night long. My back is killing me. And so I'm like, I'm just going to get up, and I keep having my shoes on my mind. So I'm like, I'm just going to get up and put them in the washing machine. And then I'm getting up at 5 anyway. So, and we're leaving at 6. So I might still be able to, because I'll be done washing by then. And I can put them in the dryer. But anyway, I'm going to show you how dirty the water is and what the shoes look like. I'm going to throw them in the washer with a bunch of towels. And then we'll just see if I can wear these shoes or not. But I don't know. I jinxed myself by saying I would get up in the middle of the night. And then I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. Well, I need to take some ibuprofen and go back to bed and try and sleep for the next 2 hours. But might as well be productive and take care of these shoes while I'm at it. Okay, I had this pot holding it down that I had the like hot water on, but look at the water. It's so gross. So the shoes don't actually look super clean, but hopefully that's what oh no, that's my like insole falling apart. That's a bummer. Anyway, okay, well, I'm gonna throw them in the washer now. Oh, good morning. It's almost 6 o'clock. We're fixing to leave, but my shoes did not get dry, but they did get cleaner. My Hey Dudes didn't do nearly as good as my Adidas did, but I'll turn the camera around and show you a little bit better in the light. But for some reason, the washing machine took 3 hours, so that's fun. Anyway, here's my shoes. They're still wet, but we're leaving. I'm just gonna wear sandals. So other than that spot on the toe, everything came out, well, now looking through the camera, they actually don't look as white as I thought they did. Anyway, better than they were, that's for sure, and the blue came out, so that's good. But as you see, my Hey Dudes, like, there's still lines in the toes and stuff, so I don't know. Those didn't come nearly as clean, but those did. Thank goodness. I'm going to put them on some air duct vents and get out the door, get on to the college tour. I loved how he said in the thing, like, your mamas are already planning this stuff out. Yeah. And I was like, exactly. Trying to figure out. Will both sides have a ladder for the top bunk? Each room has. Hey y'all, we are done with the freshman orientation. We have dropped Riley off with Caleb's family to go on their trip, and so now we are at Bass Pro Shop to just wander around because we're up in Springfield, so why not? And Aiden has a gift card from 2 Christmases ago, I think, that he's wanting to spend, so let's go Bass Pro.
Copyrighted.
Probably. it's still Friday. I have been working on the next video for hours. This is the and I'm literally only to Monday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And an error has happened. And it keeps shutting the program down, and I have not saved it, but it keeps auto restoring. I don't know what to do. If I lose this, I'm literally gonna cry. I'm gonna sit here and bawl because this is the week. Prom, baccalaureate, decision day, graduation, all the things, and it's crashing on me. So this may not go up tomorrow. Not this, but that. But I'm so sad because I've worked so hard on it. There's so many transitions and everything. And if this really crashes, I'm going to be so sad. But I need to close out this vlog anyway. So it's been a really good day. The orientation was really good. Oh my goodness. I need to tell you about it really quickly. My phone's actually about to die. So, but we get there and it's from 8 to noon. And so they had, I'm just going to let it restart again one more time. They had, all the college people get up there. So they had the director of admissions, and then they had the president get up, and then they had the student life advisor. So I don't know if he was the dean of men, but he's a student life, head of student life. And then the dean of women, who I think is kind of the women's portion of the student life activities and stuff. And so they got up and spoke, but then they had the security guard get up and speak. Oh my gosh. He had me in tears. Everything that everyone on that stage said today just helps us know that she is exactly where she needs to be for us, our safety, not safety, but I mean safety because they were talking about safety, but our peace of mind. We know that she will be safe and loved and cared for there, but also for the Lord. Every person that got up there was hey, we're here to help you with your classes. We're here to help you with keep you safe. We're here, but we're here to help you have an outstanding character, to be a righteous man and woman of God. Their thing is to educate, inspire, and I wish I could remember educate, inspire, and equip, I think, to be Christian leaders, basically is what their motto is. But every single one of them are we're here for this. This is my job, but we're here to pray for you and pray over you. So if you're struggling with something, if you need something, if you need to talk, we want to pray with you. We want to pray for you. And it's this is amazing. This is so cool. This is exactly where God needs her to be. And it's just super cool. We're so excited. So of course we did all of that. And then she went and talked to her. Yes, I want to restore it. But it tries to come up, and then it says an error has happened. So I'm just going to let it try and do something. I think I've tried to click on something every time. Oh my gosh. I think it's working. It's gotten further already than it was earlier. Okay, hasn't crashed yet. But okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm so scatterbrained with that and trying to talk to you. But anyway, it was so amazing. And then we talked to financial aid, and we got all that figured out. Not even financial aid, but just the financial department. Got all that figured out because she's got these scholarships. And so we were still on a payment plan for the balance. And then we're well, but she got this scholarship and here's the paperwork. And he's like, oh, dang it, an unknown error has occurred. Okay, anyway. So I'm sorry. I don't even know what my little talk is happening right now. This video is going to be 3 hours long. But so they're oh yeah, just send me an email that tells me what your scholarship is, and then we'll basically defer payments or whatever. So with her scholarships, with her athletic scholarship, all that kind of stuff, We're only paying $200 a semester for her to go to college. So that's pretty stinking awesome. Really awesome. God has definitely provided and is so good. Sorry, I was squishing this and it sounds really gross. It's a little squishy Valentine that one of my students gave me, and it stays on my desk here and I squish it all the time. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this video is crashing. Okay, so all of that was a really good day. And then we met up with Caleb's family because Riley is going, well, she's already there now, up north with his family on vacation for this week. And then we went to Bass Pro for like hours. We were there for a long time, but it was a lot of fun. We just walked around and looked at everything. We went into the like bow museum and the gun museum. And it was really, really cool. So we just enjoyed our time. Aiden had a gift card to spend. And so he spent that, and he got a hat and a sunglasses thingy. And yeah, it was a really good day. So, okay, that is all. I'm going to close out this vlog. My like white screen now. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do, guys. It's so stressful. Okay, so thank y'all so much for coming along with me on this vlog. I'll keep dealing with this other one eventually. I may just like be like, never mind, I'm just going to bed tonight. We'll work on it tomorrow. You guys have been awesome. I've put out a video every day this week, so I know you'll understand if I don't get one on Saturday, and maybe that'll give you time to catch up on all the ones I've uploaded so far this week. But anyhow, thanks so much for coming along with me on this vlog this week. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down in the comment box, and of course subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. So thank y'all so much for coming along with me today on this one. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.